Katrina Shanks.
It's my pleasure to take a call on the third reading of the Prisoners and Victims Claims 2012 Expiry and Application Dates Bill in its third reading. This bill has been well debated in the House, especially in the second reading actually. Charles Chauvel and both the Honourable Judith Collins gave us an in-depth history on this, how this bill has got here and where they see it going. So I'm not going to re-debate the history in this House because I think Hansard will have that in quite a lot of detail. This bill is a transitional bill. The purpose of the bill is to extend the restrictions on the rewarding of compensation for 1 year from the 1st of July, which is next week, until the 30th of June 2013. The main provisions of this bill is obviously then bridging the gap between the expiry of the bill next week and until the new bill goes through the House, which is the Prisoners and Victims Claims Redirecting Prisoners Compensation Bill 2011, and it is going to progress through the House. So this time next year we'll have a new bill in place because obviously this has got a sunset clause in it as well of just 1 year. So the bill provides for the existing victims' claims process to be made permanent and redirects any prisoner's compensation remaining after the process to fund services and programs for victims of crime. And I think that's really important. This government is committed about being more responsive to victims and ensuring that their needs are met and building a safer New Zealand for our children, our families and the older people in New Zealand, in fact all New Zealanders. Through this bill we are aiding the change of reforming our criminal justice system to put a stronger emphasis on victims, because that's what the focus of this government has been on in our law and order policy, and providing that we are committing to providing an effective remedy for victims of crime. And I think this truly does help victims. It's putting them first. It's saying they are a priority. And with this levy, I think it's made a difference to victims' lives.
That's right.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. It is my pleasure to commend this bill to the House.
Great speech.
Yeah, this is a split call, so we'll start with